Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Well, there was a time when Hungary ruled world football, inspired by the mighty Magyars, a team that went 32 games unbeaten, which was something quite unheard of in those days, and leading their front line was a man known as the Galloping Major.
Ferenc Puskás, a man who boasted a strike rate greater than a goal a game, and this is a career which spanned nigh on 800 games. Incredible, quite incredible.
Absolutely so, described as beyond world class, a player from the land of dreams. What will Hungary's greatest ever magician have up his sleeve today?
Lots.
It's a good run down the right. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Driving forward. That's a little off target.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space.
It's Salah! Oh, crossbar! That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Gattuso. So, Jim, what is... He's having a hit! Cruyff! No one quite like him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Morocco score first! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Koeman powering forward here. Can he get it through? Oh, that's fabulous. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. And we have our very first corner. Getting up there! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Bellingham. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. He's having a good look here.
The keeper is ultra busy.
He's gone for it! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And here's Drogba.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cruyff does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Cannavaro. He won't be happy with that one. A heavy challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Puskás can so cleverly bypass the press. Gattuso. Oh, he's found support out wide. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. He has a look at Cruyff! They've got to be quick to recover this.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cruyff going forward, looking for the run. Cruyff. Dembele. Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. Crunching tackle. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Oh, good effort! And there's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Liverpool restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Dembele. Now, can they get him away? That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Bellingham! And he hits the net. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Koeman tries to clear. And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And he cuts out the supply. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. So we reached the halfway point.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Liverpool are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Cruyff. Drogba. Dembele. Knocks it into space. Foot in. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Puskás really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's got away.
Liverpool really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Oh, that's a key interception. Gattuso. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Mbappe. And it's Yaya Toure.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Alexander-Arnold taking charge of the dead ball. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Liverpool have their third corner. And now they can clear their lines. So it's going to be another corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. They're up to 5 corners now. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Liverpool really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Hazard. He is through here. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mohamed Salah. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's Dembele. That's a pretty loose pass. And here's Drogba.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Puskas. He's in a great position here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Puskas. Cruyff has found the net here, of course. Hazard gets into a good position. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Morocco really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on...
Has a look and plays it forward. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Played up towards the front line. And it's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Crossed into the box. Tries to get it clear. And here's Dembele.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders...
He's rising! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Played down the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot a goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Substitution in progress.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Drogba. That has not gone well. Doué. Now it's Puskas. Great vision. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Drogba going after that.
4 added minutes has been
Here's
indicated.
Mbappe. Robertson. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Dixon has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. That was quite a hit. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Cannavaro makes the interception. Yaya Toure. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing...
Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Goes looking wide. And here's Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yaya Toure goes for goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, Peter, sometimes that happens. You get a great connection, and yet that proves to be the problem. It was too good to go in.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. And this is... It's Drogba! And that's a good finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Liverpool restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And this is Adriano, played out to the left flank. He's found Dembele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Has a look and plays it forward. He shifted it to the flank. Dembele! Now who's going to be first to this? He's had it taken off him just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he was quick to react. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Drogba is herring after that one. And here's Dembele. Drogba. It's Drogba! Xavi Alonso. And he's decided to go for it. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Yaya Toure. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Dembele has it out wide and in space. Oh, well played, well played. And this is Adriano. Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Vieira spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson. Great vision. You get a throw in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adriano. That has been slung wide. Threads one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on.
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been cut short.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Keeper's got good distance on that. No, that's been intercepted. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around. That's the end of the first 45. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Liverpool leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline.
Changement pour Lorient. Le numéro 21. Le numéro 13.
Away we go again.
Xabi Alonso. À leur place, le
And it's
numéro 6.
Dembele.
Park Ji-sung. Le numéro 16.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Robertson. Yaya Toure, the man synonymous with solidity. And that's a dangerous ball. Dembele! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the cross comes in. Oh, shooting chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Park Ji-sung. Here's Rodri. Bien. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Dembele. Bellingham. Park Ji-sung. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Zanetti. Vieira. That has not gone well. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Drogba. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Dembele. Tries to pass it through. Played into the box. Applies the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Bellingham, looking for options for movement. Delivers with whip. De Gea claims it without any fuss. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. This is a promising build-up. Nicely weighted. Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Takes a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Liverpool get their 4th corner. Bellingham! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Park Ji-sung. And this is Adriano. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Alexander-Arnold, and he's worked it through. Dembele has the space to scheme. And Yaya Toure! Off the post! But he's left disappointed.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Thuram. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rijkaard. And here's Drogba. Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the... Oh, greatly! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Drogba. Knocks it into space. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Drogba. Dani Olmo. It's Park Ji-sung. Adriano. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's come back to the keeper. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Into the last 5 minutes. That'll be a throw. Rijkaard. Bellingham at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. That is ended up in no man's land. Just eases him off the ball. And that's a good ball. It's a loose ball. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Rijkaard! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rodri. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. No way through. Dani Olmo. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mbappe. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. And we're underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
That's a sharp pass. Yamal, Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he get on the end of this? So no flag here. He whips in across. And that's the keeper's ball. Jordi Alba. Ronaldinho. That's Busquets. Cafu.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he plays one through. They're urging it. Real chance! And it's come back out to him. And that's in. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Robertson. Oh, super find. Pau Kubasi makes the interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Alvarez. Foot in. Now that looks a decent ball. Dembele picks it up out wide. Jordi Alba is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cannavaro. And it's Bellingham. Opts for safety. Barcelona have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way...
Alvarez! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. In with the challenge. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is fouled. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Well, that has not gone well. Threads one in. He's through here. Alvarez receives it in a wide position. Cafu wins the duel this time. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. Jordi Alba looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to pass it through. Bruno Fernandes gets into a good... He leaps for it! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Jordi Alba. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now can he find a shot at goal? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
And not just close, agonisingly close. Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Ronaldinho. Alvarez, here's... Oh, just the keeper now! Shoots! And it's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A case now of complete control.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This is Dembele. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Alvarez. Now that's well seen too. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
In a yellow T-shirt, kindly make his way to the information centre.
We're on the move again.
Liverpool really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Yamal is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Can he get away here? No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Aims beyond the defence. And that's played. And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. They are playing them off the park. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Desai. This is a promising build-up. Drogba! Oh, denied at the last.
Liverpool are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
And we have our very first corner. Garcia breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries one from range!
This match was
And that's wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Desai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe finding himself in space. Oh, good effort! Keeper always had the measure of that. Alvarez. And the counter is on. That's a nicely shaped ball. Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rafael Varane. That's Busquets. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the...
It's Ibrahimovic! In he goes again! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
10,
This is a gloriously
9,
greedy performance.
Ronaldinho. Number 16, Busquets.
Almost 75
Number
minutes on the clock
19,
now.
Ibrahimovic.
Bellingham.
Coming on the field.
Liverpool perhaps
Number
wondering
3,
what the best time is for their
Dani
next
Olmo.
substitution.
Number 5,
Van Basten!
number 22.
Oh, terrific save.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
It's Van Basten! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Bellingham. And here's Yamal.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Oh, good climb!
Liverpool really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Mbappe, and he's intervened well there. Cafu plays terrific effort, and he couldn't quite make it 6.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Rijkaard. And that has put paid to that. Jordi Alba. Now it's Xavi. Now it's Alvarez. He's shifting through the gears here. Lofted in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.